Okay, plan B for my transaxle swap for the Poulon Pro. This is my Yard Pro parts tractor. Runs, it drives, it's just pretty beat up and probably not worth fixing. But it has a good hydro gear in it. So the plan is to take the hydro gear out of the other Craftsman, put that one in here, take this hydro gear here, put it in the Poulon Pro, and take the manual that's in the Poulon Pro and put it back into the big green Craftsman. I already know this one runs, drives. I've already topped this one up with oil as well, so it's good to go. The plan with this machine here is probably sell it as is, get a few $100 for it and get rid of it. The value on this one is in the engine. The engine does need a little bit of work. It should get an oil change at some point in its life. It has a new ignition coil, Amazon. Carburetor was actually good in it whenever I ran it last. That battery should be good. It's just the big issue this one has is the starter, which when we got this running, I did show. But this was the machine, it actually started up first crank after sitting for who knows how long. But I found this in my hoard recently. I knew I had it. It was just a matter of finding it. This should be the correct replacement starter for this machine. It does work. So I believe that came from a deal I got, very long time ago, at least 16 years ago, if not longer. I bought an engine. The engine ended up getting destroyed in shipping and by FedEx, and I think partly to do with the shipper. So I sent it back, but I said to him I'm keeping the box of parts, so I wanted something out of the deal. I kept the box of parts. They kind of got pissed off about that. I didn't receive anything back on the engine, but I kept the starter and I kept all the other parts that came with it, a few other things. So that one does work. From first glance, it looks like it's the correct one to go in here. It's just 2 bolts with the top cover off. It's reasonably easy to get at and change it, and we'll get this thing started up. I'll do a startup video on it as well, drive it over the other side of the yard and get ready to pull the transaxle. And like I said, this one here, probably going to end up getting rid of it. It is a halfway decent engine. It is a pressure lubricated Kohler Command, I believe this is. So the engine is worth more than the tractor probably at this point. All 4 tires are decent on it. They're not good in any way. They're decent, but like I said, yeah, the value is in the engine. So, and if someone really needs a Yard Pro hood and stuff like that. So I was originally going to swap this over to a 5-speed, but really I have that Yard Pro right there. It's in a little bit better condition, and that one's a manual already, and this one's just not really in very good condition. So anyways, I'm going to get to work, change out that starter, and we'll see if that battery does have any juice. That came out of a jumper pack I scrapped, and we'll see what happens. So I'll talk to them later. Please keep it redneck like always, and please subscribe and comment.